Hello friends, welcome to this training channel. In this channel, videos are continuously uploaded in the field of electricity, especially industrial electricity training and assembly of industrial electrical panels. In this video, we want to wire an industrial switchboard. This switchboard contains 4 3-phase outputs and about 20 single-phase outputs, and various type of protection relays are used in it. To learn the details, I suggest you watch the video until the end. The first step to assemble the electrical panel is to install the ducts, which we do. We fasten the ducts to the body of the electrical panel using self-tapping screws. At this stage, we fasten the rails on the body of the electrical panel. All the equipment inside the electrical panel is placed on these rails. The installation of rails and ducts is finished. At this stage, we will install the electrical panel equipment. This electrical panel includes 6 single-phase RCCB switches in the upper row, which we will install. Along with the 3 RCCB switches that we install, we also install a 3-phase monitoring relay to control the output phases from the RCCB switches. By installing the device, if one of the switches is disconnected, the relay is activated and sends a warning message. And this is from the next 3 switches and the corresponding 3-phase monitoring relay. We install a 3-phase RCCB switch for 3-phase consumers. And along with it, we install a 3-phase monitoring relay to control the phases of this switch and protect 3-phase consumers from electrical damage. We also use 3 current controller relays that control the current of each phases and send a warning message if the current increases or decreases. This electrical panel contains 4 3-phase outputs, so we need 4 contactors. We also install a current controller for each 3-phase output. Now we install 12 single-phase miniature switches whose electricity is supplied by the above RCCB switches. Both miniature switches are connected to one RCCB switch. So we need 12 miniature switches for 6 RCCB switches. In this part, we install an rccb switch along with some miniature switches. Now we install the input and output terminals. At first, we install 4 terminals for the CT electricity input to the electrical panel. Next to that, we will install 4 terminals for emergency power input to the electrical panel. Next to it, we will install the single-phase output terminals for the 12 miniature switches of the second row. Both output terminals have a common null. Then we install the single-phase output terminals for these miniature switches. In this part, we install 3-phase output terminals. This part contains 4 3-phase outputs. In this section, we start the wiring of the electrical panel. In the first step, we wire the 2-position switch for emergency power. These are the input of CT electricity, these are the input of emergency electricity, and these are the output of electricity that goes into the switchboard. Now, before we install the switch, I will connect the related wires. CT electricity wires. Emergency electricity wires. a three-phase output. Now we install the switch in its place. These are the three phases of emergency power. These are the three phases of CT power. And these are the output of the three phases of the electrical panel. The electrical panel used emergency power in mode 2 and CT power in mode 1. Now we connect the three phases and neutral of the emergency power to the corresponding terminals. Emergency electricity enters the electrical panel from the yellow terminals. Now we connect the three phases and neutral of the CT electricity to the corresponding terminals. CT electricity enters the electrical panel from the red terminals. Now we connect the three-phase outputs to the single-phase RCCB switch. We do this in such a way that the phase division is done symmetrically as possible. That is, we connect each phase to two RCCB switches. As you can see in the picture, before connecting the wires to the RCCB switches, we pass them through the hole of the current controller so that the current passing through each phase is specified and displayed. Then we connect three phases and neutral from the main terminals to the input of the three-phase RCCB switch to supply electricity to three-phase consumers. All single-phase RCCB switches need a neutral wire, which we connect to the neutral terminals. We also connect a phase and neutral wire from the main terminal to the input of this RCCB switch. Now we connect the outputs of the miniature switch to the output terminals. At this stage, we connect the output of the RCCB switch to the input of the miniature switch. In this step, we connect the output of the miniature switch to the output terminals. Now we connect the neutral terminals to the neutral output of the RCCB switch. All single-phase consumers need a neutral wire, so we connect the neutral output of RCCB switch to the neutral terminals. Each neutral output must be connected to corresponding terminal to which the phase wires are connected. Now we connect the three phases from the output of the three-phase RCCB switch to input of the contactors. Also, we connect a command wire from each phase to the three-phase monitoring relay so that the voltage of the phases is controlled by it. This is a first phase. This is a second phase. And this is a third phase. Now we connect the output wires of the contactors to three-phase output terminals. But before that, we pass through the current controller relay holes so that the passing current is calculated and displayed by them. This is for first consumer. This is for second consumer. This is for third consumer. And this is for first consumer. We do the wiring of switches on the door of the electrical panel. For easier access, on the door of the electrical panel, 12 selector switches are installed, which correspond to 12 miniature switches inside the electrical panel. and disconnect and connect them. The input power of this switch is taken from the output of the RCCB switch and their output is connected to the input of the miniature switch. There are also 3 signal lights installed on the door of the electrical panel, each of which is connected to one phase and their neutral is also common. To turn on and off the 3-phase outputs, 4 selector switches are used, whose input is connected to the output of 3-phase monitoring relay means pin 18, and the output of which is connected to the input of the current controller relay. And from the output of the current controller to its corresponding contactor coil. Now, according to the description, we do the wiring. This video is finished. If you liked the video, please press the like and subscribe button. And if you have any questions, please ask in the comment section. Goodbye.